Ang bahaging ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Philippine Sports Commission.
Looking for the best deals? Head to Robinson's Department Store, your one-stop shop for daily essentials and unbeatable savings. Don't miss out. Shop now.
Decided to retire.
Yes.
Yes, for a long time. Pero how challenging was it? How did you take it?
Retiring, well, it was a different world kasi I've been an athlete. I mean, I've been in the national team mga 10 to 12 years. So, but I thought it was finally time, you know. Being an athlete is not forever. You know, may limitations ang body natin. I had injuries, I had surgeries that time. And I really wanted to go to broadcasting na that time. So it wasn't that easy. It was a big adjustment. I remember when I retired, so I wasn't training that often. Although when I retired, nakikitrain pa rin ako sa kanila because I missed it. So I had so much energy, you know? Mm-hmm. So I just shifted that energy to my new vocation, to broadcasting. Mm-hmm. So it took time for me to adjust, but I think it also helped being an athlete, like the mindset, and it's just a matter of shifting your focus to another, you know, thing.
How are you able to use your being an athlete,
Yeah.
shift mo sa broadcasting?
Well, the shift was a bit challenging because it's a whole new world, diba? I was used to training in the gym, tapos broadcasting, you're always out. You know, ang ano ko nun is dealing with people. Athletes are, I think, innately introvert because they train by themselves most of the time or sanay lang sila dun sa mga group around them. Wala akong social skills. That's what I remembered yun. So I needed to work on that. You know, I got a mentor. I mean, I told them like a few mentors pala. So to teach me, you know, the way. So, ayun. It's also like training, but not physically, but in your broadcasting skills, like in your writing, presenting in TV. I had so many coaches, so I listened to them. So that's the thing.
You've been an athlete. You've been a beauty queen.
Okay.
Okay. You've been a sportscaster, newscaster, all
yeah.
of it. Ano yung pinaka na malapit sa puso mo?
It shows, well, I think two. It's this, karate, my sport, because I think it's part of who I am. It's part of my identity. I tried to stop, but you know, parang there was something missing. So, although I'm not as strong, as fast or agile as I was before, but I still teach the sport. So I think, I think you can say the first love is the sport, karate. Also broadcasting, because even when I was a kid, I know I wanted to become a broadcaster. I want to deliver the news, to be on TV. And when I was in doing karate, rumarakit ako ng courtside reporter. Yeah, I would ask them to teach me too.
How do you excel? How do you become so good in all of those?
You know, I can't really consider that I'm so good at it. Well, maybe karate kasi may medal ako doon. Well, I think it's just a matter of patience and cliche as it may sound. Disiplina talaga eh. Diba? You work on it. There are ups and downs. You will fail a couple of times. But I think the failure is part of it, you know? When you fail, you go back up. You try again. I understand this process. I understand that it's going to be a long road. You don't think like months, you think years. And that's how you get good at something.
What was the most challenging experience or downfall you've had?
As
As an athlete, probably, and as a broadcaster.
Okay. As an athlete, siguro, injuries. Yeah. Being injured, kasi physically and mentally, it will affect you. I remember I had 2 surgeries. I had a shoulder dislocation, like a full tear, so they needed to operate on me. Okay. I'll make kwento. So, nung naoperahan ako ng shoulder, the reason why I joined Binibini
Okay.
was during that time. Because I'm out of commission. Hindi ako makapag-training ng, 3 months? And Binibining Pilipinas during that time, parang meron silang, nag-open sila ng mga, it was starting. So, I had someone from PSC who told me na, why don't you join Binibini? So, you change the image of female athletes. Hindi naman kayo lahat mukhang ano. You guys, even if you fight, you have the feminine side, right? So, ayun. So, that's the reason why I joined the beauty pageant.
What is like your reaction to that? As you, one of them, I think you're the first athlete.
Oh, really?
Yeah, na nag-pageant ever.
Well, that's good, di ba? Parang, life is short. Like, you don't need to focus on just one thing. You try everything, You can be good at something, but also do other things, Just explore. I think that's what life is all about. And that's why I keep doing lots of stuff, too. I'm innately a curious person, and I always want to learn. I remember during that beauty pageant, I don't know how to walk. Remember, I was an athlete for the longest time, di ba? Tapos, bigla ako sa catwalk, pinagsuot ako ng swimsuit. So, but again, you ask people who knows these things, di ba? I asked someone to teach me how to walk. So, I learned the ropes, yeah.
Is there anything else that you want to learn at this point?
A lot of stuff still, in broadcasting and even here in karate. They are still, even as a teacher, I still need to learn. I still need to improve.
With the kind of character, you've been an athlete, and then ang daming you mentioned changes in all aspects in the industry that you've been into. How open are you, and how are you able to adapt sa ganung bilis ng pagbabago?
I think acceptance is the first thing, diba? You need to accept that things are changing, okay? It's like, again, everything in my life, I go back like what I did as an athlete because I learned so much from that. Like, when I was training, I needed to accept na pag natatalo ako because I did this, or my opponent was faster than I am, I was slower. I accepted that I was slower. Hindi yung mindset ko, mabilis ako, pero in reality, hindi naman pala, di ba? So acceptance is one thing. Then you need to do something about it, Step by step. You need to improve. Bago pala kami, nagliligawan pa lang kami. I'm not the clingy type.
You said that you love karate very much.
Yeah.
Do you still, do you have an advocacy kung paano siya, parang to continue teaching it?
Well, again, I have so many advocacies. I have like animal rescue advocacy. I have like education advocacy. So with karate, the one that I did is to still continue teaching. Tapos I go to other clubs. Diba? I ask how they are, the students. I also train with them. Tapos, I talk with the instructors, like how can we improve. And we're part of Japan Karate Association. So it's a worldwide organization. So there are always updates. Some of our instructors, we go to Japan para mag-exam and, para i-upgrade yung pagka-instructor namin.
You've won a lot of medals internationally and nationally. And as a woman in karate, what was your greatest takeaway from that sport?
What is my takeaway? I think if, I followed my passion, I followed my dreams. And once ito sobrang cliche, but cliches are true. But once you work hard on it and focus on something, you will achieve it. You will achieve it. And if in that mindset, I think I have trained my mindset, that I have developed that mindset that I use in other parts of my life. Anything, yeah.
What does a Gretchen Malalad have that you think that you have no limits?
Okay. I'm a dreamer. You know, I'm a dreamer. Like, everything is possible. That's, I think, what I have. You can do anything. I mean, I think what some of them are experiencing, I have been through that too. Like, it's just a blockage. It's your mindset. You know, that thing in front of you, or that challenge, it's just temporary. Lahat may solusyon. There's always a workaround, right? So, do not stop, continue, and yeah, just pursue.
Being an athlete, what do you think is the most important character or behavior?
You know, I think all of the athletes has this character. Well, in the national team, their pride and love for their country. You know, the greatest feeling I think I had in my life, even before that, even now, was being in front of a podium, like, you know, in a podium, like, there's a third place, there's a second place, and you're up there, you're number one. And you are the reason why your national anthem is being played, right? I think I was in ABS noon, para mga magto 2 years pa lang eh. So I was a night beat reporter. And syempre, night beat yun. Tapos parang pauwi na nga dapat ako. Tapos tinawagan, para mga 7 a.m. yun. My minder called me. Oh, may basketball superstar na nang bugbog sa pumunta ka dun sa Mandaluyong. Sabi ko, uy, basketball. Ganon, diba? I played basketball in college eh.
Okay.
Pero college basketball sa UST. So, okay, sige, we covered it. So, pumunta kami sa Mandaluyong police station. Then, ayun nga, I saw this man, like, sobrang dugo talaga yung mukha niya. Alam mo yung, kita mo yung ilong niya, parang pumasok na. Tapos, sobrang bloody niya. Oh my God. Diba? Tapos, pumasok siya sa police station. Then, this guy, who I know, who everyone knows, di ba? Who everyone knows. So, I forgot if he was in chain, no, hindi ata. So, he was there. He smelled like alcohol talaga. And, ayun nga, pumasok na din siya sa police station. So, sabi ko, oh, si ano pala to? I called my minder, oh, si ano pala to? Pala tong oh, sige, gawa mo ng story yan. Kasi, well, he's a celebrity, you know? It will be in TV Patrol. So, when we started covering, he doesn't like the cameras. Of course, he doesn't want this to be covered. So, he tried to, you know, he went after my cameraman and ginanon niya yung camera namin. So, I said, you can't do that. We're in a police station. We're allowed to do this, you know. We're allowed to report on this. Then, next thing he did, he closed the police station. He closed the door. Ayaw kaming papasukin. Okay, sabi ko. Then I kept knocking. This is a police station, you know. You cannot do what you did. Yada, yada, yada. So he opened the door. Then when he went out, he elbowed me sa face. Of course, I saw it coming. Come on, I've been training for more than a decade, parang since my youth. So I saw it coming. Medyo dumamplis lang, 'di ba? Parang then it was automatic eh. 'Di ba? Instinct. It was instinct, then I retaliated back. Like parang nag-training. Well, it was I gave a lot of punches. He tried to but I ended up like both of us being carried out, parang to stop. Oo. Yeah. So that happened. I tried to defend myself. That was it. And my cameraman. I remember my first time na yung gold medal ko. Ayun, it was my first? No, Brunei, no. Malaysia tayo, yeah. Yeah, Malaysia. Then, so I won. I was super happy about it. Then once I was standing on top of the podium, I looked there, I look at my back. Oh, there's the Philippine flag. It's the highest one compared to the other flags. Then nung tumunog na yung national anthem natin, sobrang kinilibutan talaga ako. I mean, goosebumps, like, oh my God, I did this. So, yeah, that moment I will still remember, I think, even when I'm very old.
What
yeah.
are you most proud as an athlete?
I think, yeah, representing the country and winning, you know. During my time, I remember when you were not yet born. No, just kidding. Filipinas don't have a good reputation abroad. You know, during my time, it's either, if we're trained in Japan, let's admit it, madaming what they call Japayuki. Alam mo yon, yung parang madaming mail-to-order bride. This was during my time, So they can't, when I was there, it's like, they can't believe that I'm an athlete. Or baka, ang hirap namin kumuha ng visa. Although mahirap pa rin natin kumuha ng visa ngayon, di ba? Kasi kala nila magti-TNT kami. Alam mo yon? When we're in Europe, parang attend kami ng, di ba? We're competing in World Championship. We get stopped because they want to see our visas. You know, that time, I think that angst then, all through it, I take that energy and when I compete, I use that energy. There was even a time na, of course, after competition, di ba, you go around, di ba? Tapos, may parang how much, may gumaganon sa, alam mo yun?
Ang programang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng Bank of the Philippine Islands. Do more with BPI.
Waterproofing o sealant ba ang hanap mo? Sa German technology ng Sista, protektado ka hanggang 10 taon. Yan ang tapal na tatagal.